Alright, welcome back to the MyRise story mode, Mutiny. Let's go do this! Take care of Tony D'Angelo. I meant what I said, safety's top priority. Apologize we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. Get your hands on him in the map. Yeah, great. Awesome. Same thing I read last week before I signed off. Alright, punk, what you got for me?
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, it definitely looks like it.
Looks like it.
Alright, what else you gotta say?
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Yeah, I didn't think so too. There's always more in these things.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Must be a bad story
Exactly.
for me right now.
And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Convenient. Moving on. Let's go beat up a mobster. Alright, official next week on Raw. I get revenge against D'Angelo. Revenge will be had. So many theories about this account. Me too. This is getting interesting. Alright. Move along. Okay. What do we got here? Outside of the loading. Alright. Here is...
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their
yeah,
attacker.
we're skipping this. You've already seen it. Enough time. Alright. Tony D'Angelo. Let's dive into him a little bit as he's making his entrance.
The dawn of WWE.
Best way to describe, yeah, Tony D'Angelo. Gimmick at the time of this recording is an Italian-American mobster, where he basically had a group of people that was known as his family in your typical mafia style group.
Wrestler, now
but
taking over all of WWE.
Now, that's pretty impressive given his family's background in waste management.
that he was, yeah, all-American wrestler, and he wrestled for the University of Buffalo and graduated 2018. So good on him. After that, he kind of went to the independent circuit under his under a new ring name, under the ring name Joey.
But now the question is, can he keep focused and succeed in all of WWE? Well, he better, because there's always competition to unseat the Don.
Yeah, that was his ring name, yeah. But that was at like some local wrestling schools, like big promotion. They're like, all right,
we're certainly no strangers
welcome
to
the Here's Everyone. Oh, chain wrestling's a thing in this game again? Alright, cool. That's just a tutorial for it. Primarily did the independent circuit 2019, 2020, then the world shut down, and in 21. Then eventually got picked up by WWE and honed his craft in the Performance Center. Upon with the Performance Center, he ended up, that's where he got his rebrand as Tony D'Angelo and the Italian Mobster gimmick. Which, honestly, good for him. It worked out well for him, but they seem to be slowly removing the mobster gimmick from him. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. It's just kind of waiting to see what'll happen with it, personally. But yeah, he had a whole family angle where he had the mobsters that would do his bidding. So you had him, the Don, the leader of it. You had his underboss in Channing Stack Lorenzo.
And Tony didn't see that
basically
coming.
His attorney in Luca Cusafino. And then I don't know what her role was, Adriana Rizzo, but I don't remember what her role was in the family. I think she's more of a liaison type of thing, secretary for him. But I digress. Anywho, while being part of his mafia gimmick, he ended up winning the NXT North American title, as well as the NXT Heritage Cup. He also won the tag champs 2 times, both with Lorenzo, before Lorenzo turned his back on the team and left. But currently he's MIA. on the ground that I think they're changing his character a little bit, or they're workshopping something else with him. So he's off TV right now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing to change up your character every so often, but I guess the Mafia storyline's kind of run its course, or they're being WWE, they're going to do something completely different with him, which, I don't know. It's one of those things. Not my circus, not my monkeys, but we can end him out now. Let's see if we can tap him out now. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe. Am I? We're getting there. So yeah, I gotta hit the button to fill up the line so it's completely red, not blue. And yeah, maybe take my ankle to break that hold. Alright, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Okay, let's take care of him. So now, another thing about his little facts in the family, there was another guy in there. I don't remember his name. I don't think he worked out well for WWE, / they got rid of him entirely, like WWE released him, due to quote-unquote budget cuts, but again, not my place to say if it was actual budget cuts or anything. They cut him, and he, I believe, is currently wrestling for AEW under the ring name KD Carter. That sounds about right. But
nicely done.
We'll see what becomes of all of them now that they've basically broken up the group, and they're all basically doing their own thing. 2, 3.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals. Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about. Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey? What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this. Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here. This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT. We need help back there right now. Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair. And Pearce goes down too. The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk. And Charlotte gets nailed too. This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious? What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless. We've just witnessed pure anarchy. It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, alright then. That's why it's called mutiny. WWE is under siege by the developmental.
Well, it's over for tonight at least. Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
He's not wrong.
I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But
Good.
we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Indies, Rival Promotion, MMA. I want to do Rival Promotion again. But I guess this is how we're gonna get the girl involved. Realistically knowing me, let's do the Indies. Yeah, the Indies sounds good.
They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Trained together. He could be my ex. Grew up together. Decisions. I think realistically it just depends on what the dialogue would be. I don't know how it would be. But I'm contemplating between train together and or date. But
We used to train together
Yeah.
for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
justifiable statement, Pierce. Okay, NXT Mutiny, no more hiding in the shadows, playing third wheel. Mutiny is here. You wanted a new era, now you have it. That's the beginning. We have numbers, including top stars from the so-called main roster. Braun Breakers with Mutiny, Balor's with Mutiny, Sky is with Mutiny, Owens, Lynch does not support the Mutiny. Okay, so we got Becky Lynch on our side, but we lost Finn Balor and Io Sky. Well, continuing the story, hope you're doing okay after all that. Just wanted to let you know, full support, Raw and SmackDown come together to stop the Mutiny dead in tracks. Alright. Well, let's create our girl, shall we? Alright, here she is. I've named her Holly Scorpion, thus the name of the title, Enter Scorpion. #1 target, story complete. Alright, let's get this going. Oh, she's from TBD.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against
Yep.
NXT.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Yeah.
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the Indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
And that's why you like me. Let's be real. Alright. Address the recent events surrounding any community movement, careful consideration, position the board, neutrality, not allowed to continue pursuing its goals, competition is what's best for business. What? Yeah, what? Pipe down, ladies, the real man has spoken. Interesting that the guy who started NXT is deciding to sit back and let this happen. My man's pulling an Aaron Burr. We're just gonna keep all of my hands close and let the chips fall where they may. Okay, what else we got? Yep. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it for this episode. In the next